Welcome to Corrections Mama 27 channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to talk about this guy, this officer called Manar. I'm just going to call him Manar. Manar was a nice older guy. He was an older guy, skinny, with white hair. This was at Lewis. And he'd been with the department a long time. This guy he would smoke all the time. He smoked like a train. He was a chain smoker. And he brought a 2-liter thing of soda pop to work every day. And he would drink that thing in one shift. 2 liters of soda. Whoa. Like, that's crazy. That's so bad for you. That's so bad for your kidneys and everything else. And I used to give him a hard time and tell him that, that's so bad for you. You're making yourself sick. Your poor kidneys. Just drink water, whatever. But he just loved soda and cigarettes, so that's what he did. And then he had, like, a diabetic emergency. No kidding. Are you serious? Like, no, Sherlock. Are you really surprised? Like, does that surprise you? It doesn't surprise me at all. He didn't drink water. He didn't drink anything but soda. And I don't even think he ate very much either. He just soda pop and cigarettes. So anyway, he had this diabetic emergency. He got really sick and stuff. And he comes back to work, and now he's got a gallon of water. What? So he's drinking a gallon of water every day, every shift. When he works 2 shifts, he brings 2 gallons of water. And I was like, yeah, that's what you need to do. You're going to kill yourself drinking 2 liters of soda in a shift every day. That's crazy. And so he just got in the habit of just drinking tons and tons of water, which was good, right? Now, not too much, because, you can drown yourself if you drink too much. There's nowhere for it to go. But anyway, so he got called up for a urinalysis, which every now and then they come and get you in briefing, and they hit you before you get to the door and say, come with me. You're going to get a UA. Okay. So you go to education area or whatever designated area they have. Like, inmates are the only ones that get UA'd, all right? COs get UA'd too. So they UA'd him, and I know about this story because he came to me for advice, because a lot of staff did, because I always read policy a lot, and I used to be the grievance coordinator for the union there, and I had time and knowledge. So there were some people that would get caught up in some BS, and they would ask me for advice. So he was telling me what happened, and he said he went in for a UA, and I knew that he was drinking tons of water now because of what happened to him with the Pepsi thing or soda thing. And his UA came back, and they were trying to say that he was using some kind of drugs. Not because the drugs were literally found, the byproducts were not found in the UA, in the urine, but because it was diluted. They said his urine was diluted, and so they assumed that he was doing drugs and trying to clean out his system by drinking a lot of water, which was total bullshit. It wasn't true. What he was doing was switching from soda pop to water, and he drank extreme amounts of soda, and then he started drinking extreme amounts of water. So now the department is trying to pin him on a dirty UA. Wonder why that is. Oh, maybe it's because he's close to retirement. They did the same crap to me too. So yeah, that's the kind of dirty crap they do to people. And I told him that he could fight it. And I said, you fight it all the way to the end. I said, they can't do anything to you for a diluted UA. That's just ludicrous. If they didn't find any drugs, then they didn't find any drugs, period. And if they really want to push it, let them fire you. Let them do what they want to do. If they fire you, then you go to the state board, you fight it, and you get a hair strand test and a blood test. Hair strand test at this point would probably be best. Probably be full of nicotine, to be honest. But no drugs, you know. This guy wasn't a drug kind of guy. Like, I know sometimes you don't know that some people are doing drugs and alcohol, but that just did not match up with the kind of guy he was. And I told him, you fight it to the end and tell him that not only are you going to fight them at the board and get your money back and your back pay and everything else, but you're going to sue them civilly. And so he did fight it. I believe he did win. And yeah, so I don't know the details and the ins and outs of the investigation and whatever, but I did like encourage him and help him to fight. Look, this goes kind of for everybody, all right? Don't let some company, I'm saying if you're innocent, all right? Don't let people or another company or whatever accuse you of something that's serious. In the law enforcement community, it's pretty serious if you're working law enforcement and they accuse you of doing drugs, okay? Good luck for you. You can't even get a job at Jack in the Crack, you know? You're not going to get a job at Subway, McDonald's, forget it. Nobody's going to hire you if they find out that you were fired because of drug abuse. So, you know, your reputation is crap. And even the crap places of employment aren't going to hire you. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if it's not true, it's defamation of character. I'll do a video on what they did to me about a UA situation that is similar but harsher than this guy. So I'll let you know on that. Anyway, so kudos to you, Mar. You got to fight for what's right. You got to fight for yourself. There's going to be many a times in life when you have to stand up for yourself and give everyone else the big bird, you know, and let them know that you're not to be effed with, okay? Because when it comes to your integrity and your reputation, which I know doesn't seem to be valued as much as it used to be in the old days, but it's valuable, all right? Your reputation is valuable. And even if you used to and have that history and have been falsely accused, you need to fight and do and make sure that, you know, if it's not true and they're lying, you know, on any situation or any accusation, you know, you need to fight the good fight and fight for what's right and stand up for yourself. And then as you become stronger and learn how to do that, then you can help others, pull them up too and help them fight. Don't just lay down and take it. I'm a fighter. I'm not going to lay down and take that crap. You know what I mean? If you're going to falsely accuse me, you better be ready. I'll scratch your eyes out. For real. So, there's a story about a guy who was a good guy that got falsely accused, and it happens a fair amount of times. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment.